In the quiet mystery of existence, there are unseen forces constantly shaping who we are, guiding our energy, our awareness, and even the rhythms of our body. When you begin to truly fall into sync with these forces, something remarkable can happen. A sudden spark of aliveness stirs within you, so powerful that even from deep sleep, you may awaken without knowing why. This is not accidental. It is a sign that you are coming into harmony with life itself. And when this sacred alignment begins, the body responds differently, opening a rare possibility within the human system. The question is, what should you do with such a moment? For those who understand its significance, there has always been a deep awareness that this possibility can be consciously used for inner transformation. Section 2. You are a living expression of the cosmos. Your life is shaped by countless forces that belong to what we call the universe, by innumerable dimensions of existence quietly working together beyond what the mind can fully grasp. Who you are did not arise in isolation, nor are you separate from the vast intelligence of life around you. You are the result of a profound cosmic unfolding, a living consequence of existence itself expressing through form, breath, and awareness. In that sense, we are not merely individual beings trying to survive on our own. We are deeply woven into a much greater happening. And when you begin to come into sync with that larger order, something within you starts to shift, and certain experiences naturally begin to unfold. Section 3. Nature is always in sync, so why aren't we? There are cicadas here in Tennessee, near the U.S. ashram, that emerge only once every 17 years. Just pause and take that in for a moment. 17 years pass in silence, and yet when the time comes, they awaken with astonishing precision. They rise, they fulfill their purpose, they breed, and then they return once again to stillness. No clock tells them, no alarm calls them, no one teaches them when to come forth. And yet, they know. How is that possible? It is because they are deeply, flawlessly in sync with nature. Their timing is not governed by mental calculation, but by an intelligence woven into life itself. They move according to a rhythm far older and wiser than thought, a rhythm human beings have largely forgotten, even though we too were once meant to live in harmony with it. When we witness something like this, it invites us to reflect on how much of nature still moves in perfect harmony, while human beings have so often drifted away from that inner rhythm. If this idea speaks to you, take a moment to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. And if these words resonate with something deep inside you, simply type a specific sentence below. In the next part, we'll explore what happens when human beings lose this natural alignment and why returning to it changes everything. Section 4. The pain of human life begins with this disconnection. We have fallen out of sync with nature, and over time, we have begun to mistake that disconnection for the way life is supposed to be. But it is not our true nature. Many of the ailments, disturbances, and inner struggles human beings carry today are not simply random burdens. They arise because we have lost the awareness of how to live in harmony with the many forces that are constantly shaping our body, mind, energy, and experience of life. We have forgotten that our existence is not separate from the greater intelligence of creation. And in that forgetfulness, suffering multiplies. This is why yoga, in its deepest and most authentic sense, is not merely a physical practice or a routine of movements. It is a way of restoring that lost connection, of bringing us back into sync with the larger rhythm of existence, so that instead of resisting life, we begin to move with it in a more conscious, balanced, and harmonious way. Section 5. The spiritual power of waking up after 3 a.m. If you begin to move in rhythm with life, you may notice something extraordinary happening within you. You will naturally awaken sometime just after 3 a.m. And if you are even slightly conscious in that moment, a sudden spark of aliveness will arise from within, as if something deep inside you has been quietly called into wakefulness. Even from a state of deep sleep, you may find yourself fully awake, alert in a way that feels unusual yet deeply familiar. This is not something insignificant. It must happen to you because it is a sign that you are beginning to fall into sync with life itself. You are aligning with a larger rhythm, with the subtle intelligence behind the way the planet turns and the way existence unfolds. Somewhere between 3:20 and 3:40, something very fundamental shifts in the atmosphere of life. In the spiritual traditions, this sacred window is known as Brahma Muhurta. Section 6. Why Brahma Muhurta can transform your inner life. So what should you do in that sacred time? Should you meditate? Should you practice a kriya? In one sense, the specific form matters less than the deeper truth behind it. You must engage in a process for which you have truly been initiated. Initiation is not simply being taught a technique or instructed in a practice. It is something far more intimate and transformative. It means the practice has been introduced into your system, planted within you like a living seed. And if that seed is truly alive within you, then waking during Brahma Muhurta and sitting for that practice allows it to receive the greatest possible support. At that time, it bears maximum fruit because of the unique way the planet is functioning in relation to your system. The entire atmosphere of life becomes more supportive. And what has already been placed within you can begin to unfold with far greater intensity, depth, and grace. And perhaps that is what makes this hour so sacred. It is not only about being awake, but about being inwardly ready to receive what life is offering in that subtle and powerful moment. If this message is speaking to something deep within you, take a moment to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. And if you feel called to affirm this truth, simply type a specific sentence below. In the next part, we'll explore how the body itself begins to recognize this sacred timing, even before the mind fully understands what is happening. Section 7. Your body knows the sacred hour before your mind does. If you become aware in a certain way, and a certain level of inner awareness is established within you, you will begin to know the time without needing to check it. If you go to sleep at the right time, you will simply know when it is 3:40. Something in you will recognize it naturally, because the body begins to behave differently during that sacred hour. There is a subtle shift, a distinct response within your system, as if life itself is quietly signaling that the moment has arrived. And if you sit up then and do the process for which you have been initiated, not something merely learned from a book, but something truly planted within you, it will bear maximum fruit. In that still and powerful window, the seed within you receives the support it needs to sprout, to rise, and to unfold more fully than it would at any other time. This sacred time is not the same for everyone. It is especially powerful for those who have been truly initiated, because initiation creates a living connection within the system that can respond more deeply at that hour. But if you have not been initiated, if your path has only come through books or ideas, then 3:40, 6:40, or 7:40 may not make a great difference in the same way. For such seekers, the twilight hours hold greater significance. Sandhya refers to the subtle windows of transition 20 minutes before and after sunrise, and 20 minutes before and after sunset. These moments, along with noon and midnight in their own distinct way, carry a different kind of support. So while 3:40 is especially fruitful for those who have been powerfully initiated, these twilight thresholds offer a more accessible doorway for the uninitiated to begin attuning themselves to life. If this message resonated with you, leave a comment below with the words, "a specific quote," and share what this sacred timing means to you. Don't forget to like, Share this video with someone on their spiritual path, and continue with the next video to go even deeper into the mysteries of alignment and awakening.